Hi, I'm Allison McNamara, and welcome back to Popsugar Girls Guide. For today's designer DIY, I'm taking you to summer camp, and we're making macrame bracelets. Here's what you'll need: one large rhinestone, one small rhinestone, a large needle, knitting cord, and a lighter. So the first step is to cut two different pieces of your knitting cord. One's going to be smaller and one's going to be longer. The first one is about 20 inches long and the second one is about 60 inches long. So use a ruler or a tape measure if you need to. We're going to start with our smaller piece, and what you're going to do is fold it in half, then take a piece of tape and make a loop about 1/2 inch and tape it to the edge of your table. This is going to be your workspace. Now I'm going to show you how to make the macrame knot. Grab your longer piece of thread and then take it and place it behind the loop that we just created. So underneath the two pieces of thread. Once you've done that, make sure both sides are even, and then take the right-hand side, pull it across the two pieces of thread over to the left-hand side, then take the left piece of cord and bring it on top of the right side of cord. Got that so far? Then take it underneath the two pieces of thread and through the right side loop, and then pull it tightly and up as close as you can to the loop and that tape that we created. So to do the opposite side, take your left-hand piece of cord and bring it across and over, and then take that right side of cord and bring it on top of the left side of the cord. Then once you've done that, take the right-hand side and bring it behind the two pieces of cord and up through that left-hand loop. And then repeat this about 50 more times, and you've got yourself a bracelet. Okay, so I've showed you both sides of the knot, but just to make sure you're 100% on how to do this, I'm going to show you one more time. So we're going to go back to that first side. Take your right-hand piece of your cord, pull it across both of the two in the middle, then take your left-hand side and pull it on top of the right side of the cord, then go behind the two pieces in the middle and up through the right-hand side in that loop, tighten it, and then take the left-hand side of your cord, go across the two in the middle, bring the right-hand side over it, then go underneath with that right-hand side and up through that loop on the left, and tighten it up. And here's a tip: if you ever forget which side you last did, whether it was your right or your left, if you got distracted, and a way to figure that out is to look at your braid, see which side has the knot, and that's the side that you begin with again. So now, once you're halfway through your braid, it's time to slide on our rhinestone. I went to my local craft store and picked out these two different sparkly buttons, but really you can go with any button that you want. So I'm going to take this one and slide it on the two middle threads. Now finish the other side using the same technique. And it doesn't matter which side you start from. So once you're happy with the length of your bracelet, it is time to seal it off. What you're going to do is take that smaller rhinestone button, slide it down the two middle strands of our bracelet, then flip it over and do two really tight stitches. We're going to take our needle and then go through underneath these two loops of those two stitches to seal it off. Now cut the excess string really close to the knot, then take your lighter and we're going to slowly burn the edges so they melt together and seal off the knot. Be careful when you do this. So that little loop that we made in the beginning now serves as the closure to our bracelet with our rhinestone in the back. And I really love this DIY. You can really personalize it, have fun with colors, and pick out different types of buttons and rhinestones as I've got here. So now you know how to macrame, and macrame away. I'll see you next time for Designer DIY.